Here it is. It's the last day. Got the flintlock. I gotta make something happen here. I passed up a lot of deer between October 1st and now. And I always seem to wait until they've been chased and shot at for 3 months before I get serious. That makes it pretty difficult, but we're gonna see what happens today. Got all day. I couldn't get a shot at her. I had my gun up against the tree and she was staring right at me when she stopped running. She came running up the hill and stopped, looked at me, and it was a staring contest for about 5 minutes. And then Dad came out around and she was looking at him, and that was my chance, but I didn't know that's what she was looking at until it was too late. So I think I'm gonna sit somewhere down in here, build a fire, and hang out until at least as long as I can before I get hungry. It's 9:30. Believe it or not, the fires really don't bother deer that much at all. They'll look at it kind of out of curiosity, but they don't run away. That's one reason I carry that backpack with me. I mean, yeah, it's got my, like a rope. It has a lot of archery gear in it. That's when I carry it the most, obviously for archery season, but it has my knife and it has rope, flashlight. Got a couple little mouth calls, predator calls. But I like some extra gloves, a bottle of water, a lighter that I haven't used in a couple years, but I got it to work, a pen, some zip strips for my tags. That's all that stuff that I don't want to have to put in my pocket, so that's why I carry a backpack with me. If I didn't have to, I wouldn't. I hate carrying it with me. Oh, I carry extra batteries and stuff for the camera, the GoPro when I'm archery hunting. It's really impossible to self-film and not carry a backpack if you're out all day by yourself, like I said, self-filming. I'm sure you guys can hear that skitter behind me, or beside me. I guess I'll go for a little walk, extend the legs on the tripod, and everything was fine when I first sat down because it was frozen. Man, with all that rain the other day, once it thawed, I didn't think it got that wet until I stood up. Just don't fall in a fire. Dry myself off a little here. Hope I don't fart. This is where deer jumps up and runs. You don't have time to do anything, especially with a camera. This is so hard, it's not even funny. I should just start running through the woods screaming. I'd have equal luck. So this here is where I was standing that day in rifle season when we had those does come up from here. Those bucks came through from left to right. And I saw a lot of deer right here. And then at the end of the day I saw some more. Quite a few there in that field, but some people think that I hunt in this super special area, and it's not. A lot of people hunt in this area, a lot. That day, it was the very first day of rifle season. There's more people in the woods on that day in Pennsylvania than any other day of the year. Deer are going to be running everywhere. Second, it was mostly luck. I happened to be standing here. I saw the deer come through. I walked around for the entire rest of the day. I'm talking from 9 o'clock on, from 9 to 4, I did not see a single deer the rest of the day. But you guys, it's easy to make it seem like I did see deer because you don't see the 6 hours or 7 hours where I'm just walking in the woods or sitting up against a tree staring at nothing. There aren't many people in the woods. There are a few. There has been a few shots. This is a late season, the last day muzzleloader / archery. I've seen one deer all day long. I saw that one yearling. That's it. I mean, like the one day right down here, it was the weekend after, or what in the hell was that? There was a guy standing down there smoking a cigarette. I don't think I put it in a video, but I'm like, man, I smell a cigarette. I smell cigarette smoke. It's really not blowing right now, but when it does blow, it's not good. I smell cigarettes. Or a cigar. I could have swore I smelled smoke. Somebody's probably down there puffing on one. I told you I smelled smoke. There's a guy standing right down there. God, I'm good. He's just puffing away. I'm walking around and I see some orange down there. I zoomed in on him with the camera and there he is down there. I'm like, oh, that's where the cigarette smoke came from. Speaking of public land, I gotta get across this bad boy. I mean, I got rubber boots on, but that one leaks for some reason. There's a hole in it. Alright. Maybe if I just go fast enough. Just gotta take it easy. I'm getting hot quick. I haven't seen a single thing though. Except that one lonely fawn. What is that? I better go figure it out. Is that a chair? Did somebody leave their chair in here? There just happens to be a chair up here. So I can sit down and take a break. Thank you. If this is your chair, appreciate it. You should probably take this out of here too. Porcupine's been busy. All right, back across the creek. Well, it was 2:30 when I got out of the game lands. I spent 2.5 hours there. I'm gonna go back here and behind me, find a good spot, see if I can find where they're coming out in this cornfield, and set up just inside the woods. Got this big branch hanging down behind me, which helps out a little bit. I got quite a bit of time. Just sit back and relax and enjoy the last, I'd say 2 hours now. Last 2 hours of the hunting season. Damn it. That little one saw me. They came up from behind me. There was nothing I could do. I had to do with my gun up and go around this tree right here. I thought that was it. I thought they'd at least hop a little bit and stop. They didn't do it. What was that all about? She stopped. She's out there a ways. What about there? Hell no. What was up with that? Man, I can't catch a break. You gotta be kidding me. I was sitting back there because of this tree. I couldn't get a shot at the deer over there because I couldn't move my gun. So I decided to get up and move in front of this tree after 20 minutes of staring at it. As soon as I sat down, I just adjusted my tripod. I look in front and there's a deer bouncing in front of me. If I would have stayed back there, I would have got a shot because I would have been sitting. I just ran over, she's down. But I want to make sure it was a good shot here before it gets dark, and man, I almost didn't take the shot. I mean, she's only, what, 40 yards away? But it was just getting to that point where I knew it was a doe and everything, and I could see her clearly, but another 5 minutes, just no way I could have taken the shot and got a good shot placement. So like I said, I'm gonna go over there, get things figured out, and then we'll talk here in a minute. Well guys, this isn't going to be a very good wrap up here, but can you see? This is going to be too hard, but I don't have a cameraman, but either way, and I got to get gutting here, so from here on out my hands are going to get pretty dirty. Took it right down to the wire, that's for sure, but I got one. It's the last day. I probably had about 10 minutes left. 40-yard shot maybe, or I counted 35, I think. She dropped right where she was standing. It looks like it was kind of in the neck, which is not where I meant to hit, but either way, it was a good shot, it was a good kill. So, alright guys, well hey, thanks a lot for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more. See ya.